everyone, I'm back with another haul. I didn't do any dumpster recording. I went back to that DG and you'll see what I got from there, but I was really nervous to be there. They didn't say anything to me the first time, but I worried if I got caught again they might. Nothing was destroyed. There was not a lock, so hopefully it stays that way. I wasn't sure what I was going to find, if I was going to find a note or a lock or items destroyed, but I didn't find any of those and I didn't get caught this time. So that's good. But I will show you my haul that I got. I got some stuff from the DG, from the fabric store, and from the B.L. So I'll start over here. The first thing, this is from a different DG. I took my son to a different town yesterday to get him some stuff for his birthday, and in there was this big box. You can see it is all the way full. I think actually the display for it is behind these. Let's see. These ones are crossword puzzles. This one's variety, so it has all sorts of different types. This one's word seek, and this one's Sudoku, which I love Sudoku. And it was a full case. I gave some to my sister and her boyfriend yesterday, and my mother-in-law and her boyfriend stopped over, so I gave some to both of them. I do want to check real quick now that I'm seeing this. Yes, it looks like the display is behind there, but let's see, I have at least 4 of each type still in that box, so I might keep a couple, give some away, and see if what I don't use, if I can donate. I know there's a place near me called Outreach, and they're like they're based through the church, and they give food and clothing and things like that to people in need. But also I wonder if I could take these to assisted living homes for the patients there. I'm not sure with all this stuff that's going on what kind of donations are allowed right now, so I haven't really checked into it, but I will, and I'll let you guys know. So that was from the DG, a different DG. That was all I got there. That one was also full of juice and stuff like that, but it was really hot, and that was my first time checking that one. I'm not sure how long it was in there. And also, right after I grabbed this box out, an employee pulled in and parked, and I wasn't sure if it was an employee. I just got back in my truck because she kept pulling forward and backing in, pulling forward and backing in, so it made me a bit nervous. I got in my truck and I backed away from it, and as she was walking in, one of the other employees come out, and they kind of met at the door and looked over that way. So I said, well, I got a good score. I'll leave it at that, and I'll check that one again. So now I know I have another one that seems to be a good one. And there was also a case of beer, which I'm not a drinker. My neighbor drinks, so I thought about getting it for her, but again, I wasn't sure how long it was in there, and since I'm not a drinker, I don't know, can beer sit in the heat like that and be fine? I'm not sure. She probably would have still drank it, but I just left it because I was worried about them saying anything. But also, this is from the one I got caught at. There was just one grab bag after what I got the last time, but this was all this whole row right here was all in the one grab bag, and that was all that was in that grab bag. Actually, there was a couple more things of medicine that were expired by a couple months, so I just went ahead and tossed them. But this shirt was in there. It's like a 3/4 length sleeve shirt. It's a 2X. All of these are 2X. I'm not sure if they were returns or if they just all happened to be 2X. But that one's just a plain orange. This one is a bright pink. And this one is like a floral. It has a little pocket on it. And these two are both short sleeve. And then there was a tube of Colgate Optic White. I checked the date on it, and I think it said 2027 or something like that. Sorry about that. 2022. So that is still good. Maybe it was this that said 2023. Just got cut, but none of the pills inside are cut. And this is actually what I normally use for sunblock, so that's pretty nice finding it. It's 100 SPF Neutrogena. And then there were 3 boxes of these teether crackers for babies. The boxes got squished, and that was all that's wrong with them. They don't expire until August of next year. So I will give them to my friend. He has a little girl. This box was open, but the package inside is not. And they're sealed in that package, and then they're sealed again in another package. So I'm sure he'll be fine with that. And like I said, the only thing that was in that bag was this stuff. So they weren't in contact with anything that could have got them nasty or could hurt the baby. Or I wouldn't give them to him. So moving on, that was all the DG stuff. And then I checked the fabric store, which there was stuff in there this morning. They've been changing it up on me. I know last week when I got those fondant things, those fondant and candy kits, it was earlier in the day that I found them too. So I'm not sure what the situation is. Maybe they figure they're destroying it anyway. Why wait until the end of the night? And I know the one week they forgot and threw it out the next morning. So maybe they just want to make sure they got it out today. I still might go back and check another little bit to see if they threw anything else out, because I did find a few things that didn't have the other half of them with them. So I'll show you those and I'll let you know. But I'll start right here at the beginning. This flower was in there. It's missing like the brown piece on there, but I could always just paint that part brown. So you can see on the leaves and on the wrapper there's like a silver metallic. This paint right here was open and in the bag. So some of the stuff got that on there, including this little Poopchi bunny. The thing is gone out of it. That's probably why they threw it away, but his little ear got it on there. I didn't notice that. But it was only on a few things, and actually most of the good items were still good. So this little enjoy every moment sign was in there. It looks like it's fine, but it is broken right here. But that's an easy glue. Super glue works really good to glue this back together without seeing the seams. That's how I glued those St. Patrick's Day ones back together. In case anybody wondered, or anybody ever finds any of these little things that are broken, I found all those St. Patrick's Day ones and they were broken to pieces, and I super glued them all back together and you would never know. These stickers were in there. I think they're stickers. They're numbers. I'm not sure. I think they're iron-on because they're backwards, as you can see, and they have like a texture on them. So maybe they're for making jerseys. And it's kind of weird, around the letters is like a velvet material. So I am going to look into that and see. Maybe I'll have to go into a fabric store and see if I can find them and read the package, because there was no package in there. And this was in there. It's a rotary cutter. You can cut paper and fabric and everything. I have a couple of these right now for my fabric, and they are amazing. They're just like a pizza cutter, but for fabric. It says cuts cloth, leather, paper. You can't read it. Let's see. It's not going to focus. It says it cuts cloth, leather, paper, vinyl, film, wallpaper, and more. So that's pretty cool. And just the package was ripped. And this is a little bin. This bin was in there. You can see it has the paint on there. That paint is dried. It's acrylic paint. I peeled most of it off already. This is like a hard silicone, but it's good for storage. These were in there. This is one of the things I was talking about. You can see that they go to a solar ball. I have 2 of these solar balls. These are the little sticks that stick it in the ground. So that's one of the things that I was saying the other half was not in there. And there were some glue sticks. That's the fabric store I talk about. A pack of glue sticks. Those are always handy. This fix and zipper repair kit. Fix a zipper without tools, threads, or needles. And then these were in there, and they're for a planner, which I seen the wrapper was on there, but there was no planner. So I kept the stickers, and like I said, if I go back and check later, I'll see if that's in there, but I'm not sure. The last time when it was in there early, I still went and checked late, and there was nothing in there. So moving on, I found another one of these vases in there. Ooh, I didn't even see that there was something inside the vase. There is some elastic in there. So that's pretty nice. Elastic is very hard to come by right now. But there was another one of these, which worked out perfect because you guys know I found 2 of these before. This one just looks like it's a little chipped or something right there. But when I was moving around stuff in my basement the other day, I knocked one over and shattered it. And I was really sad about it. And then, hold on one second. Pop my socket out. This was in there. And it is a garden flag. But they ripped it here. And they ripped it right down the middle of the butterfly. So that will go back in the garbage. But this was in there, and this, and this one candle here, I'll show you in a minute, were all in boxes, sealed boxes. And this was in a box that said sheets. So I didn't even know that Joann sold sheet sets there. I mean, it makes sense, but I did not know that. But this was in there. And the only thing that is wrong with it is this little tiny chip, which the camera is not picking up. It's right there. And it said that this was $39.99. And the little yellow one was $19.99. And there was this paint I already showed you. It's like a metallic gray. This bottle of pink paint was in there. I don't see anything wrong with that, except for that it has paint on it now. This full bottle of black paint was in there. Thank goodness, or thank God, or whoever, that the lid was open and I was worried about it, but the tab is stuck inside of there. So no paint got out. And then there was this bottle of Mod Podge, which was all over a bunch of stuff recently that I got from there. So thank God again that the lid was on this one. It had leaked a little, but not much. And then this was in there. It's Kelly Green. It is icing color for coloring your frosting. And this little birdhouse was in there. You can see it's broken right there, but not a big deal. I actually think I might have that piece out in the garage where I went through the bag at. And then this stone setter was in there. I guess it's like a bedazzler. Transform your wardrobe and accessories into designer originals. So it has like all the different size pieces for, well, it's missing the one, but for all the little beads, and then all the bead packets are in there. Different colors and stuff. So we'll try that out. I'm sure my niece would love to try that. And the last thing I got from that store was this candle. And it smells so good. It's Apple Orchard. So it's like an apple scent, but it's not like a fall apple scent. It's like a clean apple scent. So I will turn that into wax melts or remelt it into something else. I'll probably do wax melts since it has the 3 layers of color. So then moving on to the B.L. I'll just go right here since I am already here. And there were 2 of these candles in there. These are eucalyptus mint. I've found these before and they smell really good. I love this. They smell like a fresh shower. And there are 2 of these in there. They're salted beechwood. And this one looks fine until you turn it around and you can see it's shattered. And that one is shattered as well. It's the same one. But it does smell good. It does smell like salty beach. And there were 2 of these in there. I took both thinking that I would have enough to fill at least one of them. But this stack here is the only ones that were good. These ones here are broken. Both of them. The bottom one is broken too on the back side. And obviously the rest of them were broken pretty bad. I dumped them in a box of glass. I try to keep all my broken glass that I'm throwing away in a box, so that way my garbage men don't get injured while taking my trash. So, and then there was this pack of night light bulbs. This bottom one here shattered. The rest are still good. Those are always handy. And there was a pack of chalk in there. I didn't even see it. It was actually in that cup like that. So, or it was in with the candles is what it was. So I got this pack of chalk. And then this cabinet was in there. And it matches that last cabinet I found. There was no hardware. It was not put together. But I found some things from there before that have had bits and pieces of hardware. And so I went out this morning in my garage and I took the hardware pieces that I could find out of there, because they have like the peg and screw type things. I am missing that back piece there. It looks like that, but you can't tell. It doesn't matter on the cabinet. It doesn't stop it from being sturdy. And I bought a pack of hinges, which apparently are the wrong hinges because the door sticks out instead of going in, or maybe I have them on wrong, I'm not sure. But it is a cute little cabinet. I'll try to open it up for you guys without breaking anything more than it's already broken. And it has a shelf inside. It's a nice little storage cabinet. I just have to figure out hinges for it. I mean, it can be used the way it is. It's just that the door sticks out farther than the cabinet. So, yeah, not too shabby for 2 days of quick dumpster dive in. I really didn't think I was going to find anything this morning at the B.L or the fabric store. And then I did. So that was pretty nice, pretty handy. And I'm sure I can find lots of places for these to go. Oh yeah, at the B.L was a stack of my mess tote lids, and I grabbed them because you never know, maybe they're throwing out the totes next. I wasn't sure. Figure I'll hold on to them for a bit, and if I don't get anything, then they can just go right back in the garbage where I found them. But there was one more thing I wanted to show y'all. I'm not sure what this is. Is this for like a dish drying rack? It was in there with those lids. They were all in the same bag. The only thing I can think is maybe it's to put a dish rack on top of. So if you guys know what that is, please let me know in the comments so that I can figure it out too. I have a dishwasher. You can probably hear it running just there. So I don't have a dish rack, but both of my sisters wash dishes by hand. Neither one of them has a dishwasher. So I will give that to one of them if that's what it is, and if it's not, then I'll figure out what it is. So yeah, not too bad. I got a few shirts I can take and donate. They're too big for me. Actually, they might fit someone I know, so I'll ask them first or whatever. But yeah, not too bad. I'll give those away, hold on to some things, sell some things, and yeah, not bad. All right, guys, as always, thank you guys for watching. I'd go on with the whole spiel about liking and subscribing, but it's in my outro to my video. You guys are probably sick of hearing me say it, but thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys watching, and I guess I'll go ahead and say it. Like the video if you liked it, and leave a comment for me. I like seeing your comments, and I try to respond to every comment that I get. So thanks. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.